Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, you are highly welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe. You will definitely love it here. So on today's recipe, I'll be showing you how I made condensed milk. If you're wondering how this was made, just watch and see how this was achieved. So for this recipe, I used 2 cups of milk. You can use liquid or you can use powder, just mix it with water. Then I use a 1/4 cup of sugar. So what I'm doing here right now is to stir the milk together with the sugar. I haven't turned on the heat. The heat is still off because all I'm trying to do is just to make sure the sugar dissolves into the milk so that when I start cooking, it doesn't get burnt. Okay, so as you can see, the sugar hasn't melted, so I'll keep on doing till it is melted, as you can see. So once it's melted, you turn on your heat and you start cooking on low heat. Please cook on low heat. If you cook on high heat, it's going to get burnt. So you're going to cook on low heat for 35 to 40 minutes. You know, one thing with this condensed milk, it is time consuming. You have to just be patient about it. Just know you're going to use a lot of gas. That's just, that's just the thing about condensed milk. But if you're patient, you definitely get what you want. Okay, so as you can see, the milk is already changing its color. Then you know it's already getting thick a bit. So you know condensed milk is thick. So what we're trying to achieve is to make sure it is thick, and sweet. So I made this condensed milk recipe because there was time I wanted to make recipe with condensed milk, but I couldn't find in any store or supermarket around me. So I had no choice but to make mine. So look at it right now. It's already getting thickened, and the color has already changed from white to what you're already seeing. Okay, so our advice, if you're doing this, don't allow the milk to get so thick, because once it cools down, it's going to be thicker than this. Okay, in my own case, I made it a little bit too thick, but our advice, this consistency is enough, because once it is cold, it's going to be too thick. Okay, so this consistency is okay, but I did mine a little bit thick, which made the condensed milk too thick. You get me? So for condensed milk, if you want to make in large batches, make sure you use a lot of milk, because once the milk gets thickened, it's going to reduce in size. So for instance, like I used 2 cups of milk. Once it's become thick, it's going to reduce to 1 cup. Look at it. The milk I used was a lot, but look at it right now. It has really reduced. So for instance, if you want to make something that will go for, like, let me say 4 cups, you're going to use 8 cups of milk. You get it? That's how you achieve it. So now the condensed milk is already thick. You allow it to cool, then you can store it in a jar. Okay, look at mine. It is a little bit too thick. So it's actually giving the result I wanted, but I would have preferred it not to be this thick. So if you're making yours, make sure it doesn't really get so thick when it's still hot, because once it is cold, it's going to be thicker. So you can store it in a jar and you can use it for your ice cream, pap, whatever recipe you want to use for it. It is fine, as you can see, and it was so nice, so sweet. I really liked it. So this is it, guys. It's very easy to make, but time consuming, but you will love it at the end of the day. So if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. Thank you.